Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? So, I am sitting here on the porch with my beautiful, gorgeous, amazing daughter, Serafina. And the wind is blowing. It's a nice day. And I was like, let me come and talk to them. Because why not? Because how y'all doing? Hopefully you having a beautiful day, enjoying this weather. Oh, let me take y'all off the tripod so I can talk to you. Okay, so let me show you what's around me right now. My baby out in the yard. Just sniffing around, enjoying. And this is the fence that I made him from the stuff I got from Home Depot, because he's half beagle, half toy fox terrier, and he likes to run and chase. And if you look right there, it's a basketball hoop. And it's always children out playing, and I don't want my dog to be in the street or anything to happen to him or somebody to say he did something. It's best that he in his own yard, fenced in. Okay, and when he gets through playing out there or just sniffing around doing whatever he's doing, he's gonna come up here on the porch with me and sit in his stroller. Yes, I do have my dog a stroller. And I was around my mother's house, and I was walking him in a stroller, and this man was like, "Oh, he sure is spoiled." And I was like, no, he's loved. Like, why when you love on something and be kind to it, people say it's spoiled? So the reason I got the stroller is, one, because when we're walking, sometimes it's glass. Okay, so let me tell you about this one time. This is the time right before I got the stroller. So we were walking, and it was a long ways because I was exercising this day and I wanted to just keep walking. My husband and my son were at this park playing basketball, and I didn't want to play basketball with them. I just wanted to play with the dog. So we start walking and just walking. And then I noticed his little paws was bleeding. And I'm like, what the world? Because I saw like little paw puddles of blood on the ground. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is wrong? So I guess I walked him too far, and it literally tore his feet up. And then we got to another area. Well, I was getting ready to pick him up by that time, but then we got to this area, and it was like broken glass everywhere. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, my dog can't walk through this. So I ended up having to pick him up, and he's heavy. He don't look heavy. Where is he? He don't look heavy. But that's a tank. That's a fatty. Yeah, you. So after that walk, I said never again. So I bought the stroller. And when we go places, like if we go to a park or whatever, I put him in the stroller and walk, and then he could play for a little bit. But then, like, if I see like a squirrel or something, I'm putting him directly into this stroller. And the bag on the back is his. It's got his doggy bags. It's got wipes to wipe his paws off. Sometimes I have him a treat in there, and I always have him a icy cold bottle of water and a bowl or something to drink it out of. And again, can't help but look at my little Serafina and her snap and go. So, I said I was going to tell y'all about this screen too. So, before I was old enough to even know what buying a house really was, I wanted a house with a screened-in porch. So I could sit on the porch, have my drink, chill, and enjoy the breeze. However, mosquitoes like me. I mean, they really, really like me. So, I was trying to figure out how to make it where I could sit on the porch and not have to have on mosquito repellent all the time. So, at first it was the magic mesh screen for the screen door, and then I saw the one for the garage door, and that's what this is. So, I put the Velcro, and then I tacked it up, and my husband screwed it. It's like screws every now and then to hold it up because it was just a storm that came through here, and it ripped it down. So I had to fix it back up and patch up a couple pieces. You probably can't see that. I don't even know why I'm pointing at it. Patch up a couple pieces. But yeah, this video, I wanted to tell you, well, I just wanted to talk, because I don't have a lot of friends. So when I'm on here, I'm pretending I'm talking to my friends. Like, hey girl, let me tell you what's going on. So that's how I'm gonna conduct my videos, because I was looking, and there's people who started YouTube after me, and they got like big followings. And not that I'm ungrateful for who follows me and comments, because I love it. I love y'all. Keep commenting, keep watching my videos. I appreciate you. I just want to try to make some money off of this thing too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I guess I just haven't found my audience yet. So until the end, I'm just going to come on here and talk to y'all like I'm talking to one of my friends. I mean, I do have friends, but they're so busy with their families and babies and husbands and stuff. Like, we never talk. Like, we used to talk, but we don't talk that much anymore. But that's what happens when you get older. People get their lives, you get your life, and that's what happens. So anyway, let me tell y'all about my free stuff. So I got this, that, and that for free because I saw it on the side of the road and I picked it up. Ain't no shame in my game. You had a baby, you didn't need this anymore, you put it out. I saw it. I got my boiling hot water, my pine salt, and my cup. I'm gonna use this cup because this is my cooking pot, so I'm not finna put nothing in. You know what I'm saying? I just used it to boil my hot water because I seen some people. I ain't judging nobody, but that's why I don't eat at everybody's house. That's all I'm gonna say. So, yeah. This stroller, the wheels on it are flat. If you can see, it's got bike wheels. So I ordered a pump with the gauge on it so that, excuse me, pig. So that I can see if it works, if the wheels are staying inflated. If they don't, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just being hopeful. And then when the wheels stay up, then I'm going to take it loose and clean it and do all that good stuff, what I'm doing to this. So let me put y'all on a tripod. I don't know if y'all want to watch me clean. I don't know if y'all want to watch me clean or look at my baby. Because, I mean, look at her. This is my daughter. And you can't tell me otherwise. I know it's a doll, so what? She's my daughter. Get used to it. Because she here. She here to stay. And I don't care who don't like it. If you don't like it, so what? So what? So we don't care. Do we, mama? We don't care. Gotta be quiet so I don't wake her up. That's the thing I love about sleeping babies. It's so peaceful. Like, me and her could sit and I could just hold her and watch TV and just rock. I'm so in love with this doll. I can't say it enough. This is the doll that I've always wanted and didn't know that I wanted this much until I got her. So yeah, when I saw her pictures online, I was like, she's mine. You made a had her once, but I got her all the time. Y'all remember that stupid song? Oh my goodness. That song was so dumb to me. It was Moke and stuff. And the song is basically about her boyfriend cheating on her, and she talking to the other girl like, so what, you had him once, but he coming back home, he mine. And I'm like, you really telling this girl who had your man that, so what, she only had him once, you got him all the time, and you think you the one got the prize? Girl, police. And why you mad at her anyway? He the one in the relationship with you. He the one you should be mad at. But I digress. That's a subject for a whole nother video. And let me get a little sip of my, I call it, what's it nice? It's wine, but I call it my adult grape juice. So, okay. Let me turn this around so y'all can see me. Maybe you can't see me. He's so nosy. Look at him. If that fence wasn't there, he'd be down the road somewhere. Just ready to take off running. Yeah, you. Mm-hmm. Gonna bend down like nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, Mom. Tank. Hopefully I'm in the frame. Okay. And somebody want to drive past with a loud motorcycle. Okay. So right here, I sped the video up because I didn't think you wanted to just sit here and watch me scrub on this little car seat. So, I'll bet you wondering what the emojis are for, and it's because I got my feet covered up. I don't like to wear shoes or socks. So when I was younger, well, I'm not older. I'm my mama's oldest child, and I have a younger brother. And I had to do things that society would say girls shouldn't do, but I was the oldest, so I had to do them because my little brother couldn't do them. So anyway, one of my favorite things to do in the summertime is to cut the grass. And once the grass is cut, I want to go and put my feet in the grass and just sit there and enjoy, just like soak up the chlorophyll or whatever is in the grass, because I love it. But what's crazy is I have allergies. And not only do I have allergies, the mosquitoes is something about my blood that they love. So it's like, if I had known about the pop-up mosquito tents back then, I would have always been outside. Like, you would have never caught me in a house. And I talk about this all the time. I talk about how playing outside and being outside was the best thing that I did growing up. And when I tell you that water from the water hose was like no other, it's like that water had some type of drug in it, because I was so addicted to it. Especially my mom was like, y'all not finna be running in and out of my house. So if we wanted some water, we had to get the water out the water hose. That water was so dang on delicious. If I could have bottled that water, and saved it and sold it right now, I would be selling water hose water, because that water was different. And if you an 80s baby, you know about that water hose water, playing outside and playing in the grass and playing till the street light comes on. You know about that life. That life was something different. So anyway, what type of videos do y'all want to see from me? Because I don't do a whole lot of stuff. Like pre-COVID, I did a lot of stuff like cruising and traveling. My favorite thing to do was to go on a cruise, and once the cruise was over, to rent a car and drive back and try the different places to eat. Like, me and my mama was in Florida, and we went to this local Jamaican jerk shop. And when I say I fell in love with that food, if you want to be my friend, if you want to be close to me, give me some good, clean, delicious seasoned food. And I say clean because me and my husband was watching, I think it was Love and Hip Hop, Picnic or Reunion or something like that. And it was a dude at the barbecue pit, and they got the meat from the grocery store, and he just opened the meat and the blood was dripping, and he just threw it on the grill. Like, he ain't try to clean the membrane off of it, rinse it off, pull some of the veins out, and trim off the too much fat or seasoning. He ain't try to do none of that. He just opened it up from the stove and put it on the grill. And for me, that's not that's not what's up. Like right now, I got some ham hocks in the refrigerator because I got a hankering for some greens. And in my greens, I put smoked turkey legs and smoked ham hocks. Those things got blood on it. And you may say, people, we are different. We all like different things. I don't like that blood in my food. So the dry blood, I take a knife and I scrape it and rinse it off, and scrape, rinse it off. And if it's like a little hair or whatever, I make sure I use my sharp knife and scrape it, rinse it, then I put it in the pot. You can't tell me that rinsing my meat and cleaning my meat is going to spread germs. Because if you a good cook, you keep dishwater while you cooking. My great grandmother from the South, okay? A good cook has hot, fresh dishwater, so you clean as you go. So if I take a knife and I use it to scrape something and clean something, then I could rinse it off, put it in that dishwater, get the soap, clean it, and get the rag or the sponge and clean the sink out. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not just supposed to just let that stuff sit. So anyway, I digress. If you got some good clean food, I'm your friend. And I've been wanting to try egusi soup and some fufu. You know what? Even though pepper soup seem like it'll burn you up, I want to try some pepper soup and some fufu and some, what they call it, saltfish. I just want to try a whole bunch of stuff. And I can't right now because of COVID. We had some things going on, and my husband and I both caught COVID. And I'm a little terrified of going places and doing things, but I'm like Moana. Where do the line, where the sea meet the ocean? Where do that go? I want to see, I want to adventure, I want to do stuff, but I'm scared. So once the restrictions and everything is lifted and I could go back to doing everything that I like to do and go back to being who I truly am, then I'll have more videos. But in the meantime, in between time, if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comment section. Because like I said earlier in the video, I want to start making money off of this. You know what I'm saying? Why not? It's YouTubers Look at what DC Young Fly. He started off YouTube. I want to say Ella May. She started off singing on her YouTube and blew up. It's Chloe and Halle. They was discovered off YouTube. Like, it's so many people that became famous off their YouTube. So why can't I? You know what they say, God has no respect to person. So if he'll do it for this person, he could do it for me too, right? Right. So, yeah. Go ahead and drop down what you would like to see or hear from me, and I'll do my best to get to it. So, yeah. All right. Catch the rest of my video. I think I'm going to start talking. Yep, I'm sitting up, getting that chair, trying to get it just right so we could finish our conversation. Finish working out. Whew. Gonna sit back and chill and just enjoy the sun. And this probably wasn't a quick video, but it was long enough. And you know what's the crazy part? I don't even remember everything I said in this video. But I know this. I don't like videos with a whole bunch of music. So, you won't catch my videos with a ton of music. And if I do, it's going to be low and in the background. Because if I'm watching your video, I don't want to have to put it on mute so I can see what you're doing and then try to read the captions of what you're talking about. It's like a couple videos that I like the people. I really, really like these people and I like their videos, but I have to mute it because the music's so dang on loud. Or they'll be talking 1 minute and then out of nowhere the music could just blast real loud, and it's like, ow. Why it wasn't a warning that this loud music was finna come on and hurt my eardrums? Well, just turn it down. Okay. And then I turn it down, the music go off, and then they just start talking and you can't hear. I guess I'm being very critical, but I just really like watching YouTube videos. It especially about dolls and locks. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. But recently I just been a little irritated. Cause why so much? Why so loud? Why so loud? All right, that's the take. Yeah, the mask on my nose is usually this part and this part be all dry. I don't care what I put on it. I bought cocoa butter, unrefined cocoa butter, shea butter. I use baby lotion because my skin is sensitive. I use so much stuff trying to figure out how to fix this that I'm just done. If it's a little flaky, that's what it is. All right. I think I done said all I want to say. But if I got something else to say, I'll come back in another video. So, all right. What did I say? Okay. Always acknowledge God first, because without him, we're nothing. And when it comes to things and people, you either like it, love it, or move on from it. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you and talk to you all later. Have a good one.